Grandma's kitchen.
There's a fiddle tune and a wooden spoon while she's stirring and singing. There's friends leaving or family landing, and the phone's usually ringing. No matter who you are or what you've done, everything's forgiven.
Thank God. Thank God.
Thank
God. Grandma's kitchen.
And ain't it good to be in Grandma's kitchen?
Grandma's kitchen.
Hello everybody! Mary Janet here from Tunes and Wooden Spoons, and it's another beautiful Sunday. I hope you had a wonderful week, and I know I sure did. We've had some beautiful days, beautiful sunshine. We've even had a little bit of rain, which we needed. And I have, my hummingbirds are back, and that's beautiful. So we've got flowers, and we have the peepers are out, and it's a great day to be alive. So it's great to be here with you on this particular Sunday. And as you know, we're going to be having some songs by Mitchell a little later on, as soon as I finish our awesome ice cream cake. Today we're listening to some tunes just now from Dawn and Margie Beaton, my nieces, and their album called A Taste of Gaelic, which is downloadable there on lots of places that you can acquire. So anyway, it's time to get started because we don't want to waste any time. The first thing I'm going to do, people, I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm going to get my ice cream out of the freezer and put it right here on the table, and then we'll make the base. Oh my God, those tunes are so good. Okay, I gotta get the ice cream. Now I got two different kinds. This one is a nice vanilla bean one. I just try to mix it up, you know. On the top I'll put a different flavor from what's on the bottom. And so I just want you to open up your package of ice cream. And as you know, nobody's going to be able to, in your house, have this till tomorrow night to make it right. But I'm not telling you what to do. It's just best. It really sets the ice cream. So this one is peanut butter and chocolate, and this one is just vanilla bean. All right. By the time the crust is done, it'll be soft enough that it'll be kind of spreadable. And then when it freezes for 24 hours, it's going to be just perfect tomorrow night. Now, anybody who's going to be having this, say, tomorrow night, I hope you'll make the caramel sauce. We made it a couple of weeks ago, so I've made a batch this week. And it's in the refrigerator, but I'll warm it up before I serve it. So you want to serve the cake with a nice little spill of caramel sauce over the top. So that'll be awesome. Okay, so we're going to start with, oh yeah, I better get the recipe out of my elm tree box here. So the base of the recipe is 1 1/4 cups of Oreo cookie crumbs. That's the regular recipe, but my son Mitchell likes a thicker crust, so I have doubled it. So you do what you want. If you want a thinner base, it's only 1 1/4 cup of Oreo cookie crumbs or chocolate crumbs, whatever you can find, and 1/3 cup of melted butter. So what I'm going to be mixing here is 2 1/2 cups of Oreo cookie crumbs and 2/3 cups of melted butter. Okay, so 2 1/2 cups. Now I couldn't get my Oreo cookie crumbs locally in our local co-op, so I found these baking crumbs, just no name ones at the Fresh Mart in Mabu, and it's all the same. And the other thing that you can get if you didn't want to go to the trouble is just these boxes of chocolate wafers. Just crush them in a bag with a rolling pin. They're just thin chocolate wafer. If you can't get the Oreo cookie crumbs, that's what I got. So I better put it in this way. I'd say we've been making this anyways close to probably 20 or 25 years. It's been a favorite. Okay, this is a 1 cup measure, so 2 1/2 cups. And 1/2 cup. That's good. And it's going to be 2/3 cup of butter. I'm actually using a new product here by Cecil. It's like in a brick like butter, and it's dairy free and it's vegan. It's plant based, and they also make the margarine sticks that are pre-measured, you know, into 1/2 cup measures. But this one is different still. It's just in a brick like butter. And anybody out there who doesn't want to have any dairy or, you know, is vegan, this is great, a great alternative. So 2/3 cups. I'm just using my shortening box to measure 2/3. Okay. And another great thing about this is that you can have it in your fridge and take it right out and use it, and it's fairly soft. All right, I'm gonna put it in the microwave. I'm not sure how long. I'm just gonna watch it, okay? Okay, now just add that. That took about 30 seconds for me. With this product, I'm not sure if butter will be the same way or not. Perfect. well mixed, just like that. Can you see that? Okay. Now we're going to get our springform pan ready. And of course, my love of parchment paper. I'm going to cut a circle out of here. And I'm sure there's lots of family online there that's going to help you with any questions that you might have in the comments, because I can't see. I guess I better take a pen and just make a circle with that. And cut it out. Just slick as anything. Okay? Now put your crumb mixture in there. Okay, smells good. Can't beat chocolate. It'll be fairly moist, but don't worry about that. And just press it down. Okay, now you've got to put it in your freezer and time it for 15 minutes, okay? I guess you can see that. Whoops. Well, now that wouldn't be good. Make sure your springform pan is closed nice and tight. Mine wasn't. Okay, there we go. All right. All right. Now, I should clean up my mess there. So just get your cutting board out. And we're going to cut up the Skor bars. I have 8 Skor bars here. The more the merrier. The other thing that people can use on this dessert, when I got this recipe, one of the things in it said pecans or pecans, whichever way you pronounce it, was an option. And I love them. Sometimes it's just hard to get. Hard time getting all these Skor bars. I got, thankfully, a bunch in Judik. I guess they're popular, and there was a couple of people in the U.S. just wondering what a Skor bar was. It's a Canadian product, a style bar, but a similar one in the U.S. is called a Heath bar, which is a nice hard toffee. And I mean, there's people out there, like, if you want to make it, if you wanted to make it nut-free, you absolutely could. The Oreo cookie crumbs should be fine. And then your butter. And then your ice cream. You know, Chapman's here in Canada have no peanuts in their products that come in the box. So it's nut-free. And then for a chocolate bar, choose a bar that you like, and it'll just be a little different. And I think it's the idea that it's the toffee bits that is it gives you that little crunch. And also, you know, you can make, you know, it's so easy to make your own, like if you, at Christmas time, if you make peanut brittle, similar idea, and then coat it with just some milk chocolate and let it set and then chop it up. That should be excellent too. I know my daughter-in-law, Laura, Mitchell's wife, their son has a severe nut allergy, and she's always got a collection of nut-free foods to try and recipes. So it's a great idea. Obviously, our darling little Aiden is not going to be here to enjoy this one because it's not going to be nut-free. But anyway, I kind of just diagonally cut it. It kind of looks nice. So they smell good. How is it that everything that you love that's tasty has so many calories? Now today is going to be a little different. When I'd usually have tea with you, I'm going to be signing off after we put this in the freezer because I'm going to have tea with you because we're gonna stop the live feed and just give us maybe 5 minutes, and we'll start a new live feed for Mitchell's Tunes, and I'll be sitting and enjoying listening to that and having some tea with all of you at that time. And I may not be having ice cream cake, I guess, but I made some nice fresh biscuits for breakfast this morning, so I'll probably have a biscuit and a piece of cheese and a cup of tea. I might even put molasses on my biscuit, if there's any molasses lovers out there. I want to say hi, especially to all the wonderful people out in Alberta, especially Fort McMurray, watching today. It's a special day of support and reflection. I mean, even if, you know, there's many people that may have given to another fundraiser for dear little Russell. And this is just, it makes us feel better knowing that they're watching, knowing that we love them and we support them, and we're so proud of, you know, dear little Dessa who you know, was traumatized by her little brother, her and Hannah, but Dessa was right there. So it's hard. It's a hard thing, and you guys are just as brave as can be, and just got tears in my eyes thinking of you all. That's why you need 10 bars, because you need 8. Oh dear. I can just imagine all those chefs that are out there, and if they ever see something with this, they'll just be groaning, thinking, oh my God, she's taken such a long time, but I don't want to cut myself. Our province opened up where we were supposed to gather in groups of 5, but now it can be up to groups of 10 as long as we're social distancing. We're getting there. We're getting there. And you know, it hasn't been all that bad. We're managing. The worst, I think, are so many of the seniors who, you know, couldn't have their family with them. Okay, we're getting there. Almost done. Perfect. So I'm just going to kind of half it up like that and just put it aside. You just have to wait a few more minutes. All right. So, since we're not going to take up a lot of time after the dessert is done, I'm going to tell you what we're making next week. So next week we're going to make a lemon loaf. But it's not just any old lemon loaf. It's a special recipe. If anybody out there remembers Janelle Cameron. Janelle Cameron was from Glencoe Station / Mabu and moved on to Ontario, was an entertainer, a Celtic musician. And many years ago, oh my gosh, I think it was 1994. I better look at my notes here. I don't even know. Anyway, I should have a date in this cookbook. This was a cookbook that I, along with twin daughters, Kelly and Krista, they were looking for a fundraiser. And so anyway, I came up with the idea, why don't we have a celebrity cookbook, you know, just personalities around Inverness County and get them to submit recipes and then sell the books, and you'll make summer money, because they were only like 14 or 15 at the time. And we called it Cape Breton Celebrity Cookbook, featuring personalities from Inverness County. And Inverness County, for anybody out there, is the west side of Cape Breton Island. So anyway, you know, the Rankin family, you know, Dawn and Margie Beaton are in here, Natalie McMaster, Buddy McMaster, just Ashley McIsaac, Robert DeVoe, lots of wonderful people. So I'm going to make a couple of recipes out of this book. But the one from Janelle came in too late. He was too late because he had been away and on tour. And he sent this, and I've always kept it because it didn't make it into the book, and it was for lemon bread. But his notes were to Kelly and Krista, and they said, this recipe was given to me by Dinah Shore in 1984 at the Westin Hotel in Ottawa, and she signed my cookbook, to Janelle Cameron, a single prescription for keeping a little weight around those beautiful notes, and quotation. Anyway, it was a wonderful evening, he says. And so it's for a lemon loaf with a lemon glaze on top. And I don't know, many of you out there are probably too young to remember who Dinah Shore was, but she was a beautiful entertainer. And Janellen just charmed himself with so many beautiful personalities all over, North America and US, just incredible. So since he was so kind enough to send that, I'm going to make that next Sunday. And all you're going to need are 3 lemons, and we're going to use the juice of 3 lemons, and we're going to use the rind. And basically the rest is eggs. I think it takes 6 eggs. Pretty sure. And I was like amazed at that. And 3 cups of sugar. And the rest is just flour and baking powder and a lemon glaze on the top, which is just juice. So that's going to be something different, and a nice bread loaf pan, and we'll give that a try. And I'm going to make it maybe on Monday or Tuesday, and I'll take a picture of it and post it with the actual ingredients needed, so you'll know for sure what to have. But it's kind of special to be reminded of that. And something else that happened very special this week with my brother, he had an old box of stuff, and in it he found a recipe book that our aunt gave him, and with a bunch of stuff. And it is a recipe book, like a scribbler, handwritten recipes from my mother. She died in 1955. I was only 3. And just to know that her handwriting looks so much like mine. So I was so touched by the whole thing. And so I am going to take my time and go through that. And I'm going to pick a recipe for one of these Sundays coming up. Not next Sunday, but after that. It was just kind of overwhelming to find that, and to know that, if she knew that I would be reading it one day, or my grandchildren. Anyway, it's pretty special, and I'm excited about that. So let's check on this crust. It's nice and firm base. So now just select one of your pieces of ice cream, and it's softened enough that you can just scoop it up. And I just make a few pieces like that, just big chunks like that, around the edges especially. It's supposed to be, if you get 1 liter, if you get a 2-liter container, it should do the top and the bottom. You don't have to buy. But I always end up, I'm sure I use more than half of the 2-liter container. So that's about right, I think. So basically I have it like this in pieces, and I'm going to try to squash it down, spread it out, okay? I'm going to put a little more in. Spreads really good. So, can you see that really good? All right. All right. you're gonna put your chocolate bar pieces on there. And I mean, if you're making this for a child's birthday, you know, what about if you put a bunch of Smarties in there? Things that they like. I think I could use a little bit more. Perfect. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to put all that's it. It's the quickest dessert to make. Like, look how quick this happens. Okay, I'm going to put the vanilla on the top. I think that should be about enough. You know, I was thinking there might be some of you out there that don't have a spring form pan. It's a good investment. And you'll use it. You'll use it for making cakes and any other desserts. I know in a couple of weeks, oh, maybe not a couple of weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks away, one of the other recipes in there, and I've spoken of it before, was a German apple cake. We're going to make that. That's in that book. The Rankins put that recipe in, and I know that it's probably Mary Lorette's recipe for sure. She's a great caterer in Mabu. All right. We're going to have Mitch in a few minutes. I got to put the kettle on. Now I'm just going to put the topping on this. And you put it in your freezer for 24 hours. And what's so nice about the springform pan is like when it's really nice and firm and hard after it's set in the freezer, you just open the spring, which is on the back here. You just open the spring, but before you open the spring, I can tell you this, slide around the outside with like a steak knife. Just loosen it all up, and then open the spring. And when you take it out, you know, you're holding it on the round circle, and just take a steak knife and just kind of edge your way underneath, and it just comes, it pops right up, and you can just slide off that little piece of tin foil or parchment paper. That's for me. And it'll slide right onto a nice cake plate. I basically keep mine on my little, God, this is ancient. I just put it right on there, and I keep that right in my deep freeze down the basement, and however long it lasts. So I'm just gonna put some foil, some plastic wrap over this. Hold on. And that's all we do. So I'm going to put it in the freezer, and you'll be able to have it tomorrow night with your warm caramel sauce. I made some caramel sauce this morning. I made some earlier in the week, but I'm just going to show you the caramel sauce. So there's your nice warm caramel sauce that you're going to serve just when you're just about to serve your guests. It's so decadent. And if you love ice cream, you're going to love this cake. Okay? So people, thank you very, very much. I'm going to put this off in the freezer and I'm going to shut down this live feed. And Mitchell is going to join us and sing a few tunes. I think he's looking as forward to this as we are, but a little bit nervous. And I'll put the kettle on and I'll have a cup of tea. And really, I just hope you'll rejoin us and just be here for support of this family. And there's many families that go through various tragedies in their life, but I think dear Rochelle has been hit with many. And I just want to show her, and as does Mitchell, this is his idea, and he's godfather to little Dessa, who was with Russell at that time. So we as a family want to show the support, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes.
You know what? I'm going to jump right in here.
Okay.
Why don't we just keep it going?
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
Let's keep it going. You put the tea on, Mom. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Mitch here.
Okay.
Yes, quick change of plans. Put the kettle on. We'll let that make its noise for a couple minutes. You guys hang in there tight. I'm going to get set up next door here. And, yeah, we'll see you in a couple minutes. Stick around.
There you go.
Hey everybody. How's it going? Mitch here, Mary Janet's youngest son. I just gotta say that I am like so incredibly nervous right now. You'd think after all the shows that I've played to audiences, you know, all across the country, I guess we'll say that I wouldn't have any nerves, but I don't know, there's just something different about being live on social media. I did one video there a few weeks back. I guess I jumped down with Mom one time there and sang a song, and that was nerve-wracking. That was one little song, and then I did another one, which I guess that wasn't live, but for John Prine. And God rest his soul, John Prine. He passed away due to COVID-19, which is just such a sin. But anyways, I don't know. There's just something. It's one thing to play a song live to a few people, but to play on tunes and wooden spoons, you know, is just, I don't know. This is kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm super nervous right now. And I didn't tell Mom, but I know we do a lot of tea drinking in this room, but I cracked a beer just to help with a little liquid courage. So, you know, there's all kinds of beers to be chosen. Today I got a Tatamagouche Brewing Co. Deception Bay IPA, which is delicious, so I'm just going to have a little sociable sláinte. Cheers to you guys. And, yeah, we're just going to jump right in here. You know, I think as Mom said already, as she was doing her thing, cooking or making her ice cream cake there, I was downstairs trying to make a couple notes of what songs I might sing. And yeah, it happened quicker than I thought, Mom. So, anyways, we'll jump right in here. I think Mom was saying before there, you know, so happy to share the room here with Mom. But as she said, you know, today is just, for me, is to just spread some joy and encouragement and some hugs to Rochelle and Trevor and Russell, especially, and his sisters, Hannah and Dessa. You know, that's what today is really about for me. As I said, I'm sure a lot of you seen the little clip Mom and I did yesterday or the day before, but that's what today is about for me most of all. And you know, we're opening our arms to them and just wishing them all the best. And you know, I think I'm not sure if they're tuning in or not because they have a lot on their plate right now, but just send them your love and encouragement, guys. They're going through a pretty challenging time, and Russell is just the sweetest little almost 2-year-old boy, and I just, you know, send your love his way, guys. And you know, there has been some money raised for him already, and you know, if anybody's feeling generous, by all means. I think what we're just gonna do, Mom, is we're just gonna, if you just want to e-transfer Mom, I guess, you know, we can treat this as a gig, if you will. You know, here I'm gonna play a little hour of tunes for you, and you can call it admission at the door or whatever you want to do. But I think we're just gonna do an e-transfer to Mom. And Mom is at maryjanetmcdonald@hotmail.com.
That's it.
So we'll attach that in a link there somewhere. But we'll just do e-transfers to Mom for Russell. And again, there's no pressure at all there. But if you're feeling generous, then by all means, it would be very much appreciated.
But no security question needed.
Yeah, no security question needed. I guess you know, we didn't really plan this too well, but hopefully that's yeah, you can just send a little deposit onto Mom or whatever you want to do. But other than that, today is just we're just gonna keep it positive and spread some joy. I hope everybody's having a good time where they're at. It's the hardest part of today, I think, is waiting 24 hours for that ice cream cake to freeze. The few times I've made it, I've just said, frig it. Get it out of the freezer and drive around a plate and go at her, because it's just so damn good. So, as you can tell, I'm nervous because I'm talking way too much right now. And you're not here to listen to me talk, you're here to listen to me play. So, one more little beverage here. And I'm just gonna mix it up today. You know, to play a little bit of something for everybody, I hope. And I am gonna start. I have no idea what I play this in, what key. It's been a while, but I feel like Mom's followers would really like this one. And I feel like things are getting better here in Nova Scotia and across the country. And you know, if you know the words, hey, I hope you're singing along wherever you're at. But this is a request by Mom, and hope you like it. Sing along if you know it. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme rolls around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower upon a pure crystal fountain, and on it I will plant all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love she were gone, I would surely find another to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? There you go, folks.
That was
You're gonna have a seat, Mom. Come on over. Come on over. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Again, it's weird being live, and you know you're not in a room full of people. So I'm hoping that you're maybe clapping out there or giving me a thumbs up, something like that. But anyways, yeah. Oh, Mom, I guess you're in the shot there. You can just see it.
Oh.
That's great.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm having my tea.
Tea and a biscuit. Right on. Just gonna catch my breath here. Try to loosen up a little bit. Nerves are shot, if you didn't hear me say that already.
You just have to pretend like you're at the Clove Hitch or the Red Shoe.
I know, I really do. I'm just trying to, I always got, I shouldn't say I always got criticized, but I tend to close my eyes when I sing. So, you know, I try to look up a couple times, but close my eyes, you just feel like feel like nobody's watching. Well, nobody is watching here, but you're all watching, I guess. But yeah, no, thanks again for tuning in, guys. Thanks again. Thanks for, you know, I know I said this the other day, but thanks for just tuning in to Mom every week. Like, it's so cool. And I meant to say the other night, but aren't I just like the luckiest person in the world to be bubbled with this lady right now? Like, you know, who could ask?
I'm the lucky one.
Who could ask for a better person to be bubbled up with? Like,
With his wife and his 3 little boys. They're awesome. To hug them again.
I know, and you know, Mom was saying that, you know, people have been asking her since we kind of mentioned this, you know, what I've been up to these days and all that, and you know, it's did a lot of music a long time ago, and I still do music, just not on as much of a consistent basis as I used to. But you know, in the last 10 years, I guess, you know, I got married to my beautiful wife Laura, and we have 3 boys, Aiden, Ivor, and Asher, and they're all just, you know, the best. They're awesome. They're full of fun and life, and they certainly keep me busy. You know, I work in sales and project management with a company called Valley Refrigeration, and I'm a real estate agent. I got my real estate license there not that long ago in the fall, I guess. So if you're looking for a house in Cape Breton, at least on the west side of the island, give me a shout. But anyways, again, I'm going to try not to talk so much and keep playing tunes here for you. So as I was saying there when we started, I don't know if you're just tuning in or if you're been sticking around, but a few weeks ago, geez, I don't know how long ago it is now, but I sang a John Prine song, and again, God rest his soul, in my opinion, best songwriter that ever lived. And if you don't know John Prine, I know there's a lot of Cape Bretoners watching right now, but I know that Mom has people watching from all over the world. So if you don't know John Prine, look John Prine up. He is just the best. Shout out to my neighbors, Leo and Cassie's crew, who introduced me to John Prine, and anyways, been singing his songs for a long time. So this is kind of a favorite that I get people ask me to sing a lot, and we're gonna give her a try here. It's called The Great Compromise. Hope you like it. I knew a girl who was almost a lady. She had a way with all the men in her life, every inch of her blossoming beauty. She was born on the 4th of July. Well, she lived in an aluminum house trailer, and she worked in a jukebox saloon, and she spent all the money that I gave her just to see the old man in the moon. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and awake in a dawn's early light. But much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was a victim of the great compromise. used to go out on Saturday evenings to the drive-in on Route 41, and it was there that I first suspected she'd been doing what she already done. She said, "Johnny, won't you get me some popcorn?" And she knew I had to walk pretty far. And as soon as I passed through the moonlight, she hopped into a foreign sports car. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and awake in a dawn's early light. But much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was a victim of the great compromise. Well, you know, I could have beat up that fella, but it was her that hopped into his car. And many times I fought to protect her, but this time she was going too far. Now some folks, they call me a coward because I left her at the drive-in that night. But I'd rather have names thrown at me than to fight for a thing that ain't right. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and awake in a dawn's early light. But much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was a victim of the great compromise. Now she writes all the fellas love letters saying, "Greetings, come see me real soon." And there's a growing line up in the barroom to spend the night in that sick woman's room. But you know, sometimes I get awful lonesome, and I wish she was my girl instead. But she won't let me live with her, and she makes me live in my head. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and awake in a dawn's early light. But much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was a victim of the great compromise. But much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was a victim of the great compromise. Little John Prine for you, little John Prine. Thanks, guys. Please like and share and all that good stuff. You know, the more people we got watching, the better. And again, just thanks a lot for tuning in. If you're just joining us, I'm having a little sociable. I don't know about yourselves, but whether it's a cup of tea or a cold one, I hope you're having a sip of something. And you know, maybe Mom, I don't know if Mom mentions this sometimes, but you know, feel free to let us know where you're tuning in from and all that. You know, like I've seen some posts from all the way, you know, geez, over in Europe somewhere. There's people watching in the UK, and you know, let us know where you're watching from. I think it's great. It's awesome. But no, thanks again. Thanks very much. Got a few tunes written down here.
Some people are asking how to donate, and you want to give me my
Oh
email again?
yeah. So I think the easiest way, guys, is just e-transfer mom, Mary Janet MacDonald at hotmail.com. We were gonna try to set up a little online donation thing, but we just didn't have our ducks quite in a row. So I think e-transfer is the easiest if that works for you guys. And if you don't know how to e-transfer, you know, maybe just ask a question. To how else you could. I know, geez, people are dropping off checks here or mailing checks and stuff like that. So anyways, again, there's no pressure at all, but if you're feeling generous, you know, even if it's $1, you know, think of all the people that are watching, and if everybody chipped in $1, it's like, you know, it's pretty cool. What else?
Tammy added it to the caption, so it should be online. And hi to Finn and Sarah. They're tuning in from Edinburgh.
Hey Finn and Sarah, how's it going? So Finn and Sarah, Finn Moore, Sarah Hoy. So as many of you know, and you know, I've got to watch most of Mom's shows, but you know, Mom used to teach step dancing over in the UK, you know, on a regular basis over in Scotland, and became friends with a family over there, many families, but one of the ones that we became really close with were the Moores. And Finn Moore, Hamish Moore is a piper and an amazing pipe maker over in Dunkeld, Burnham, you know, a couple hours away from Edinburgh, I think. But I was fortunate enough to go over and teach some music over in the UK with a group of musicians from Cape Breton. We were, you know, singers and Gaelic speakers and dancers, and but I lived with Finn and Sarah, and oh my gosh, just one of the most amazing memories, just those times. And it was pretty awesome. My sister Margie and I actually surprised them for their wedding in just in Portobello outside of Edinburgh there. And anyways, so hi Finn and Sarah, and thanks for tuning in. So yeah, let's keep her going. You know, we're gonna keep her pretty laid back. We're a pretty laid back bunch in the McDonald house. A lot of old country and western. You know, a lot of fiddle tunes, of course. You know, that's for sure. A lot of fiddle tunes and step dancing, but a lot of old country and western, and you know, that old country and western. A lot of sad songs there. I'll try to keep them to a minimum. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll love country music. Here I am talking way too much again. I'm so sorry. So nervous. Something's beeping there, Mom. Or something.
No, the chicken's in the oven for supper.
Chicken's in the oven. We get to come over for supper tonight. Again, how lucky are we? So let's see. I'll sing another old country song here, an old take on an old country song, and another favorite here in the house, and one I do a lot, and yeah, it's called The Long Black Veil. I'll try to pick her up as we go here, but again, hope you're having a good time up there. 10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, someone was killed beneath the town hall light. There were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave where the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Well, the judge said, son,
What is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you don't have to die. I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave where the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Now the scaffold's high, and eternity is near. She stood in the crowd and she shed not a tear. Yeah, but sometimes at night, when a cold wind blows in a long black veil, she cries over my bones. Walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave where the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. A long black veil for you there, guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. This is it. Whew. Hope you guys are having an alright time out there. I bet there's a few Port Hooders watching, I would imagine. Any Port Hooders out there? Give us a like if you're from Port Hood. Right on, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, just here post Mom's kitchen party or Mom's kitchen party. Mom's Skor bar ice cream cake making, and yeah, I guess we're having our own little kitchen party here today. But thanks for tuning in. Very much appreciated. I hope everybody's doing okay. It looks like a nice day here. I don't know what the weather's like where you're watching from, but you know what? Actually, like, what would be super cool is take a picture from wherever you're watching from, and send it in the comments or something like that. Like, that'd be so cool, actually. Like, you know what we should do is you guys should all take a picture from wherever you're watching from, whether it's your patio or your kitchen or you're having a lazy day in bed today, it doesn't matter, but take a picture and send it to the feed or Tunes and Wooden Spoons, however you do it, and maybe we'll make a big collage of everybody who tuned in today in support for Russell. And maybe we can share that with Russell's family. Just to know that, you know, these are all the people that are here for you today, buddy, and, you know, just give them a little bit of encouragement in their in the road that they had ahead of them to recovery. Any other questions coming in there, Mom?
Oh
Or
my God, there's a ton of people sending money.
oh wow. Okay, well thank you. Anybody who's donating, thank you so much.
That's
Again,
beautiful.
there's no pressure at all. I can see. Oh, that's the noise that's being made here, Mom, on your computer. There's
Donations.
alerts coming in. I'll just close that down.
Yep.
But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks again. We're just here to spread joy. Give Russell and Rochelle and Trevor and Hannah and Dessa, give them your love. Give them a shout out, and just let them know that that's what we're here for today. And if they're watching, I love you guys so much, and just I hope that this few tunes is bringing you some joy today. If anything else, just bringing you a little bit of joy. So thanks again. Okie doke. Is there anybody looking for you to sing, Mom? Any comments out there?
No.
I'm gonna mention that now, and maybe over the next half hour or so, we'll warm her up to the idea. Because I think, Mom, she's a singer. She can bake, but she can sing. I put her on the spot here. Okay, so you know what? Let's switch it up a little bit here. This next song, I so wish that I could I see all these people that are having live concerts online. Here I go again, talking way too much. I'm so sorry. But, I see all, the East Coast Kitchen Party, props to everybody who has been, the creators of that page, have just good on you guys. Maybe we can share this to that page at some point in time. But good on you guys. I can't express enough. I know for ourselves and for Mom and Dad and other people I've talked to, how much just joy that has brought everybody. And, but all the folks out there that are playing tunes and playing shows, like a shout out to all the musicians, the full-time musicians, and what they are, this pandemic has just put a real damper on things for them. And if you see somebody playing a live show out there, think if we all weren't cooped up in our homes, we'd be going out to the pub and paying $5 to go see that guy sing. So again, I don't mean for it to be a money thing today, but just throw them a couple bucks if you can, because I'm fortunate enough to have a full-time job, and I still gig and all that, but those full-time musicians out there, they can definitely use your support. And if you see a live concert out there online, definitely help them out, tune in, and just share their music, because just sharing in general, brings them more followers, and in time, more people to buy that next album they're putting out and whatnot. But anyways, props to all you East Coast musicians out there. I wish I could sit here and sing a bunch of original songs. I'm way too chicken. I got a few in the bank, but it's just, I don't know, I'm not there yet. You think after 35 years I would be. So I'm gonna sing a few East Coast songs, and not your average East Coast songs.
I have something to give you.
Oh, something to give me?
Yeah,
What's that?
a hug.
Oh, a hug. All right, I'm up for hugs. Who's this from?
Rochelle.
Oh, that was a hug from Rochelle, Russell's mom. That was a hug from her, from my mom, through my mom. Hugs right back, Rochelle. I sent her a quick text before this, and man, my heart goes out to you, girl. You are the toughest cookie I know, and for all the strength and grit and love there ever was on East Street, it's all going out to you today. My heart is just pours for you, and
I love you so much. Yeah, I can't express it enough. And just, yeah, send your love and likes Rochelle, or to Rochelle's way, guys. She needs it, and just her family. Oh my God! Thank you, Rochelle, for the hug from Mom. Right back at you. If you're watching, Trevor and Russell, give your mom a big hug from me right back. You know what? I'm gonna actually change the song that I was gonna sing, because you know, Rochelle was one of my biggest supporters growing up. She grew up just down the road from me, and as I mentioned in the video the other day, you know, she grew up in the house that I now live in, and you know, just anytime she's able to be back home, she's just my biggest supporter. And anyways, this is probably her favorite song. Anytime I ever played gigs in Alberta or anywhere she was, this is always the song that I sang, and I know she loves it, and her mom loves it, and it's another John Prine song. I forget what key I sing it in here. Let's see, let's kick her up a couple notches here. All right, Rochelle. Was that a text from Rochelle, or it was a text? So I don't know if Rochelle's watching, but hopefully
Yes, she is.
She's watching. Okay, Rochelle.
And her mom, Debbie, made the ice cream cake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this one's for Rochelle, Russell, Trevor, Debbie, Richard, Hannah, Dessa, Trevor, Adam, everybody. This is for everybody connected in this family that we're supporting today. It's called Angel from Montgomery. Woman named after my mother. My old man is another child who's grown old. If dreams were thunder and lightning was desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. So make me an angel flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living. It's just a hard way to go. A young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time. No matter how hard I tried, the years just rolled by like a broken down dam. So make me an angel flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living. It's just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them a-buzzing, and I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. And how the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? So make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. For you, Rochelle. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If anybody's just tuning in the last few minutes here, you know, we're here to spread a little joy today after Mom's cooking, and these songs are all for Russell, my little, I call him my nephew because Rochelle was just like that fifth sister to me, just grew up down the road, and he's just about 2, and I think you all know already, but just was outside with his sister and had a run-in with a dog, and you know, got attacked, and he's got a very long road ahead of him to recovery. So I just wanted to spread a little bit of joy today and maybe raise a few bucks. And again, there's no pressure at all. It's just when I'm all the way over here in Cape Breton and they're out there in Alberta, it was just kind of the least I can do. And I thought where Mom has the audience already, you know, I just thought it might be a good idea. So thanks again, Mom, for having me. And cheers to everybody. Thank you so much. You know, we're going to keep on going here. I got more tunes for you yet, but cheers to you guys. Cheers to Tattamagush Brewing Co. and all those microbreweries out there that are doing a fine job of making delicious beer. Route 19 Brewing, Big Spruce Brewing, Breton Brewing. Shout out to Angus Campbell from Good Robot, old buddy of mine, Good Robot Brewing. I'd like me some craft beer. I like tea too. And coffee. 3 boys, you need a lot of coffee. Anyways, again, I'm still nervous. I'm a beer and a half deep here, and I'm still nervous as can be. And I'm gonna play. I'm going to play a song here by a very well-known East Coast musician by the name of Gordie Sampson. Gordie Sampson from Big Pond. He's been in Nashville now for quite some time, writing hits for the likes of Carrie Underwood and Willie Nelson and Faith Hill and, you know, just to name a few big shots. But he's doing some pretty awesome things out there. And I was fortunate enough to get my hands on a little demo or something of Gordie's way back in the day. His buddy Patty Gillis hooked me up with this demo tape or demo CD, and this song was on it, and we got a big kick out of it, and it's kind of become a little East Street regular tune for house parties around here. And it's kind of about, at least my take on it, is drinking moonshine and getting into trouble and doing things that you probably shouldn't be doing. And this was requested by my Aunt Bernice, actually. So shout out to Bernice. And it's called Grandpa's Remedy. We're gonna give her a go here.
Get some more tea.
Mom's going for a cup of tea. there's anybody out there with a bottle of moonshine in their freezer or their cupboard, but now would be the time to pour it. It was the night before I had my 13th birthday, and I was suffering hard from the pain of my first toothache. So I went to the cupboard and there it was, in a big red bottle with the X on the front. No child-proof cap, no skull and bones to stop me. Well, I guess I woke up Grandpa from his slumber, and when he came to the kitchen, I thought that I was done for. He said, son, this ain't gonna help your teeth, but it might buy you a good night's sleep. So he poured me a glass and he said, don't you tell your mama. Now my boy, this is made for a man to cure his itching. And that night I slept like a rock on the floor of the kitchen. And when I woke, my head was spinning around like a rocket ship on the way back down. And I swore I would never touch that stuff again. So 4 years later to the day, I was taking my chance on a birthday gift with a girl at the high school dance. Well, I was shaking like a leaf on an old oak tree, so I poured a big glass of that remedy, and we made sweet love for 37 seconds. Well, that night I fell for her and I told her so. But I guess I couldn't be her Romeo, because she left the dance with the boy next door, 'cause he can make sweet love for 30 seconds more. And I swore I would never touch that stuff again. Oh, it takes a man a life to learn that when you should go right, you take a hard left turn. You know I got that right. I gotta live my life. There ain't no reasons that'll make me see that the good and the bad ain't meant to be such enemies. What's getting into me? I think that it's gotta be Grandpa's remedy. So now I'm old and gray and Grandpa's long, long gone, and I can't remember all the benders that I've been on, 'cause every time I've ever screwed up, cheated and lied, I've had the big red bottle with the X in the side. And I swear I'll never touch that stuff again. Oh, it takes a man a life to learn that when you should go right, you take a hard left turn. You know I got that right. I gotta live my life. And there ain't no reasons that have made me see that the good and the bad ain't meant to be such enemies. Lord, what's getting into me? I think that it's gotta be Grandpa's remedy. Whoa, and I swear I'll never touch that stuff again. A little Grandpa's remedy for you. Thanks a lot, guys. The Gordy Sampson tune. Check Gordy Sampson out again. If you don't know Gordy Sampson, man, just another amazing songwriter from Cape Breton. Check him out. I'm going to have a little sociable here myself. If anybody's out there having a beverage with me, cheers to you. Sociable. How we doing, Mom? How we doing?
We're doing good. I'm just going to start making a little tally here.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Right on. Right on. I have no
Hi
idea.
to Bev and Dave and Foxy.
Okay. Hi to who?
Jeff's parents.
Oh, right on. Hi, Bev, Dave, and Cox Seats. Right on. Jeff Kennedy's folks. Hi to you guys. I can't keep track of the comments myself, but hello to everybody. Let's see what we got here. Again, I'm going to do my best to mix it up a little bit today and maybe sing something that everybody is into. Again, I was saying before, all those East Coast musicians and all musicians that are just providing their talent online, kudos to you guys, and definitely support those folks by liking and sharing their vids, and if they got a link there to leave them a tip, then do so. But again, I'm just going to do my best to maybe sing some of their songs and hope that you if you don't know them already, then start following them. You know what? I'm gonna. So this next song was written by a friend of mine. Long time ago, back in high school, and she's doing great now. Molly Rankin of Always, a daughter to Jen Morris Rankin of the Rankin family. But we're gonna kick her into a different gear here and play a song called Archie Marry Me. And I hope you like it. They're called Always. Check them out. You've expressed explicitly your contempt for matrimony. You student loans to pay, you will not risk the alimony. We spend our days locked in our room, pretend it's our bubble. And in the nighttime we go out and scour the streets for trouble. Hey, hey, marry me, Archie. Hey, hey, marry me, Archie. During the summer, take me sailing out on the Atlantic. I won't set my sights on other seas. There is no need to panic. So honey, take me by the hand and we can sign some papers. Forget the invitations, floral arrangements and bread makers. Hey, hey, marry me, Archie. Hey, hey, marry me, Archie. Too late to go out, too young to stay in. We're talking about living in sin. Hey, hey, marry me, Archie. Hey, hey, marry me, Archie. Hey, hey, marry me, Archie. Hey, hey, A-R-C-H-I, yeah. A little Always for you guys. Archie, marry me. Check Always out. They're great. Thanks so much. Whew. Working up a sweat here. Thanks again, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is just the coolest thing ever. Thanks, Mom, for having me, and I don't know. This is just pretty awesome. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. Send your love out, Rochelle, Trevor, Russell. This is for Russell, guys. This is just to show how many people are just thinking of them and on the road to recovery. So thanks so much. And that said too, actually. So as I was saying earlier, you know, I want to try to keep this as happy as we can today, but you know, the reason we're here today for these tunes is for Russell, and as you know, I think already, just about 2-year-old Russell got attacked by a dog and is in a bad way and has a long road ahead of him. And if it wasn't for his mom, Rochelle, and some other community members, who knows what may have happened. But I know one of the people that's out there, and I don't know if she's watching right now, but Margie Gillis. Margie Gillis is from Judic, I think maybe from Harbour-Bushy before that, but Maniganish, Harbour-Bushy. But Margie Gillis was a neighbor who assisted in, you know, the rescue of Russell, and then actually, you know, got attacked herself. And I know that, you know, Russell is a little boy who needs lots of love right now, but just, Margie, know that we're thinking about you right now as well. And a little bird told me that it's Margie Gillis's birthday today. So, Margie, all the love out to you as well, because I know it was a pretty tragic event, and you know, just that takes a toll on anybody. But you were one of the first hands there. There was other neighbors involved too. I don't know everybody's names, but if you guys are watching right now, let's sing a big happy birthday to Margie Gillis. I'm gonna put her at about 39, we'll say. So if you're watching out there, sing along with me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Margie Gillis. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Margie. We love you, and thanks so much for all your efforts in helping to save Russell and his family from the incident, and I hope you have a speedy road to recovery yourself. So happy birthday, Margie. Give her some love, folks. Give her some love and some thumbs up and some likes and all that good stuff. I hope she's watching. Happy birthday. Okay. How we doing there, Mom?
I'm counting up the money.
Oh, okay, awesome.
That's pretty
Thank
awesome.
You. Thank you so much. Everybody who's donating, thank you so much. Like, the spreading the love is number one today, and if you guys are feeling generous enough to donate a few bucks, that is just amazing. So thank you so much again for donating. Okay, let's see. I'm going to sing a little song here, another favorite of mine, I guess. And this one is from one of my favorite bands growing up, the Tragically Hip. And big old cheers to Gord Downey, who passed on there as well. Another musician that left us too soon. But this is a Tragically Hip song. Any hip fans are out there, give me a thumbs up. I hope you guys like this one. It's called Bob Cajun. And you know what a lot of people don't know? Bob Cajun is a town in Ontario. I wonder if there's anybody watching from Bob Cajun today. Like, if anybody knows anybody from Bob Cajun, Ontario, like, share this with them. I've never met or heard of anybody from Bob Cajun, but this song is titled Bob Cajun. Gord Downey and the Tragically Hip. Hope you like it. left your house this morning about 9:15. It could have been the Willie Nelson, it could have been the wine. When I left your house this morning, it was a little after 9. Yes, it was in Bob Cajun where I saw the constellations reveal themselves one star at a time. Drove back to town this morning with working on my mind. I thought of maybe quitting, I thought of leaving it behind. Went back to bed this morning, and as I'm pulling down the blinds, yeah, the sky was dull and hypothetical and falling one cloud at a time. That night in Toronto, with its checkered board floors, riding on horseback and keeping order restored, the man they couldn't hang stepped to the mic and sang, and their voices rang with that Aryan twang. Back to your house this morning about 9:15. In the middle of that riot, I couldn't get you off my mind. So I'm back to town this morning, just a little after 9. Yes, it was in Bob Cajun where I saw the constellations reveal themselves one star at a time. One star at a time. It could have been the Willie Nelson, could have been the wine. A little tragically hip for you. Thanks, guys. Oh, that's not good. My phone's plugged in and I got a low battery warning. Charger not working, Mama?
Should be.
Thanks, guys.
We're so far 2,000. We're over 2,000.
Awesome. Wow, guys. So far, from all you folks that have donated a few bucks, we're up over $2,000. Like, thank you so much for your generosity, guys. It's going to go a long, long way in Russell's road to recovery. So thank you so much for donating. Just amazing. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And cheers to all of you for tuning in and, for tuning in to Mom every Sunday. Just the coolest thing ever that this is happening, and we're just all so grateful, right? Because it's been trying times over the last few months, and I just feel like anything that you can get that extra bit of joy from, whether it's music or Mom's just going to plug the charger in here, so if the view shakes a little bit, that's what she's doing, and hopefully it works. I have no idea if it's charging or not. But you know what, Mom? Maybe just plug it right in directly to that extension cord there, and because maybe it's the power bar that's not working. Look at Mary Janet. You know, she can bake, she can sing, and she can do electrical work here. She's just driving her in the background. Oh, just awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope everybody's ice cream cakes are in the freezer, just, you know, firming up there. And I'm sure Mom mentioned the sauce. Does everybody have to make that, Mom? Is that how that works?
They have to make the sauce.
So you got to step back to, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
2 weeks ago's
2 weeks
recipe
ago.
to make the homemade caramel sauce. And that's really, like, you know, if you made the ice cream cake, that's great. And it's going to be delicious. But you got to go back a couple weeks, watch the video for the caramel sauce, and make that. And then pour that over the ice cream cake. Like, oh my God. Like,
Calories.
unbelievable. Oh, frig the calories. It's all good.
We
It's
have to
all
take
good.
a selfie, Tammy says, so that everybody else can put their selfie picture.
Okay, yeah, totally.
All
So
right.
I mentioned before, yeah, okay, let's take a selfie first here.
Okay.
Awesome, wicked. So I was saying before, if anybody's just tuning in, anybody who's watching today, take a little selfie from wherever you're at and send it to Tunes and Wooden Spoons. And we're going to see if we can put a big collage together of all these pictures from people tuning in from everywhere, and make one big picture and maybe give it to, I think that's possible. There's got to be a way to kind of combine all those with all the technology these days.
Yeah, we're
Combine
starting
all
a
those
thread.
pictures.
We're starting a thread on the page.
Okay, we're
That's the
starting a
first thing.
thread on the page to post all your pictures to. So please, 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 if you're watching, there's, I don't know, 600 people or something like that watching right now. Take a picture, and send it to us, and we're going to make one big picture for Russell's family so they can see just all the love and support we're giving them today. So do that. And you know what? If we're making a collage, the pictures are going to be nice and small, so it doesn't matter what you got on or what you're wearing or whatever, just snap a little picture and send it to us, please, and thank you. Oh dear. Second one's, I only brought 2 beer, like
You've only got maybe 12 minutes left.
12 minutes left. And then what, you're kicking me off?
You can say as long as you
No,
want.
I'm just joking.
But it'll be 4 o'clock then, and
For sure. Okay, so what else do we got here for tunes? What else was I going to say? I know I'm talking too much.
you guys see anything recorded?
Oh, yeah? Okay. So my dad just walked in. He's the only person that's with me right now that's having another sociable in person. And he's sitting at the table over there, and he has a request. And I apologize. I know these shows are probably supposed to be like, send your requests in, you know, but I am terrible at requests. My brother Brennan, that's one thing that I miss so much about today, and just this house is, there's not too many times you sing in this house and you don't have somebody singing harmony with you. And because of this whole COVID-19 thing and everybody kind of spreading out, I can't wait. I don't know, maybe someday, Mom, and all your Tunes and Wooden Spoons, we can get everybody, or as many people as we can in this living room from the family to sing a song together. But that's one thing I'm missing today, is all that harmony. Oh man, there's nothing like singing a song with family harmony. There's just nothing like it. But Dad's sitting here, and Dad's got a request. You know, if you've been to one of my gigs before, and again, to all those East Coast musicians out there that are maybe watching and are like, you know, here I am singing all kinds of cover songs. You know, just props to you guys for doing what you do. And someday maybe I'll be brave enough to share an original on here, but we're going to keep it to the covers for today. Dad's got a request. And I mentioned before, we're a little bit laid back in the household here. One of my favorite musicians of all time, artists, is a gentleman by the name of Ryan Adams. Brian Adams was certainly a big influence here in the household among my older siblings, and I actually met Brian and I had a chance to sing him a song, 10 or more years ago, which was pretty cool. But as much as Brian Adams is a big influence here in our house, one of my favorites is Ryan Adams, and this is a song that Dad just requested. And it's called Oh My Sweet Carolina. We'll give her a go. Well, I went down to Houston, I stopped in San Antonio, and I passed up the station for the bus. Was trying to find me something, but I wasn't sure just what. Then I ended up with pockets full of dust. So I went on to Cleveland, I ended up insane. I bought a borrowed suit and learned to dance. And I was spending money like the way it likes to rain. Man, I ended up with pockets full of cane. Oh, my sweet Carolina, what compels me to go? Oh, my sweet disposition, may you one day carry me home. Been to Vegas, though I gambled all my life. Building newsprint boats, I raced through sewer mines. Was trying to find me something, but I wasn't sure just what. Funny how they say that some things never change. Oh, my sweet Carolina, what compels me to go? Oh, my sweet disposition, may you one day carry me home. Well, out here in the city, feels like things are closing in. The sunset's just my light bulb burning out. And I miss Kentucky, yeah, I miss my family. All the sweetest winds, they blow across the south. Oh, my sweet Carolina, what compels me to go? Oh, my sweet disposition, may you one day carry me home. May you one day carry me little request from Dad. Sweet Carolina by Ryan Adams. Check them out. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers, Dad. Cheers, Dad. Dad's over there having a beverage. Dad, is that other black can of beer still in the fridge from a long time ago? From before COVID-19? It's been ages since I had a beer here.
I actually think it is.
Is it?
I think it might be. I know I didn't drink.
Yeah, that's the one. Awesome. How good do I got it? I got Mom sitting beside me here. She's leaning back just barely in the shot. And I got Dad delivering me beer. Oh my gosh. Check it out. I mentioned them before, but this one's a Good Robot. Good Robot Brewing. I think it's a double IPA. It's called Creature Feature. I can still remember the first time. I remember Angus. So Angus Campbell from Orangedale is one of the main men behind Good Robot Brewing Co. in Halifax. He's from Orangedale, Cape Breton. He was a year younger than me at high school, and I can remember the first time Angus came over to hang out with me growing up. And I think we might have snuck out, went to a party down the road, and came back. And let's just say Mary, Janet, and Cecil weren't too happy with me. And I don't know if Angus's folks happen to be tuning in, but anyways, Good Robot Brewing. Creature Feature. Cheers to everybody out there. Give me a thumbs up or a like if you're having a cold one. Ooh, that's tasty. That is tasty. All right, what else do we got? Let's see. My sister Margie. Again, if you're just tuning in, if you know some of the songs I sing, I don't know if any. I think my siblings. There's a whole bunch of thumbs up. That's so cool. If you're just tuning in, I'm not great at requests, but my family happens to know a lot of the songs that I sing. And
Tammy said, "Don't stop." She said, "Keep feeding him beer and keep singing."
Did you guys hear that? My sister.
We need this, she said.
My sister Tammy is telling Mom via text to keep feeding me beer. Who knew Tunes and Wooden Spoons, a Sunday with Tunes and Wooden Spoons, would turn into a beer drinking gig? But no, thanks again, folks.
Supper's at 5.
Supper's at 5. What time is it?
It's almost 4.
Cecil says supper won't be ready by 5. That's if you know my dad, that's a classic move. Plan supper for 5, and then eat 2 hours later than you plan to.
Cecil, Finn is saying that he's having a drink too over in Edinburgh,
Oh.
and the ice cubes are coming out of the freezer.
Cheers, everybody. If you're drinking a cup of tea, I know Mom's got a lot of tea drinking friends out there, but that's okay. Sunday's all right to have a cold one too. I see like laughy faces on the
Here.
screen right now. What's this? Mary wants here Jolene by Raylan Montaigne or a Raylan Baxter song. Whew! Okay. Okay. Dad, you got another pick?
Oh, yeah, is that sweet?
You know what?
You want a good kind?
Yeah, if you got one. It's funny, so I brought one pick, brought it over in my pocket, set the camera up before we did this live with Margie and Brennan, and I said, it's crooked. So I stuck my pick and Dad's pick underneath the tripod to try to straighten it out, and here I am looking, and it's still crooked. Well, maybe I just need to steal the pick from underneath the tripod, I don't know. Anyways, I'm talking too much again. I'm sorry.
Cousin Amanda from Windsor, Ontario says hi.
Hi, Amanda from Windsor.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. let's sing. Whew. Pressure's on now. That's the thing with these requests is sometimes you get a request and you're gonna tackle it and then you forget the words. No, that's good. Brennan, if you're watching Brother Brennan, I'm switching to a pick. Tell me if the pick's too loud. So my cousin Amanda, who would be my mom's brother John Donald, who sadly passed away a long, long time ago. Amanda is a daughter of John Donald, the polecat. But Amanda's brother Aaron McDonald, cousin of mine who we've played many shows together with. That's good. Cousin of mine who we played many shows together. I'm going to sing an Aaron McDonald song. And Aaron, if I forget the words, forgive me, but I think I can get through it. I might switch something up here and there, I'm not sure. But this is a good, happy song, and that's what today is about. I know it's you know, there's a sad kind of thing attached to all this with what we're trying to do to raise money for Russell. And if you're just tuning in and you're feeling generous, again, you can e-transfer my mom at maryjanetmcdonald@hotmail.com. Even if it's $1, you know, whatever, but no pressure. But really today is just about spreading some joy and giving Russell and Michelle and Trevor and Hannah and Dessa all the encouragement they need. And, you know, maybe this song can be about just the brighter days that are ahead. Because, you know, we've all seen how life can change so quickly over the last few months. And I'm going to try to remember all the words to this one. But this is by my first cousin, Aaron. And I never asked him permission to sing this song, and I hope I remember all the words. But it's called Happy Day. The sun is shining, it's gonna be a happy day. The love will wash our blues away. Oh, I messed up the words already. I knew this was gonna happen. Hang on a second. Get Amanda to text your mom.
Okay.
Just want other words. Water of love, fall of love. I actually sang harmony on Aaron's album for this song. That was a long time ago. Not the water of love, the water of the fall. What is it?
She's writing.
Amanda's writing. She's texting mom.
Waiting for it.
You know what? It's lagged right now. I know the lives are
Here.
lagged.
Yeah.
The sun is shining, it's gonna be a happy day. The light of love is inviting us to come play. There's nothing we can do that'll waste our time. So come, let's drink out of this fat jug of wine. 'Cause if we've got money, it's money to spend, and it doesn't really matter if it lasts till the end. 'Cause when we're down, it comes around again. Oh, I'm going back to where I left my friends, yeah. Oh, I'm going back to where I left my friends, yeah. fall, then it's gonna be a happy day. The water of love's gonna wash our blues away. There's nothing we can do that'll bring us down. So come, let's play in the rain that's falling down. 'Cause if we've got food, it's food to eat, and it doesn't really matter if it lasts all week. 'Cause when we're down, it comes around again. Oh, I'm going back to where I left my friends, yeah. Oh, I'm going back to where I left my friends, yeah. Do 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 do. The leaves are blowing, it's gonna be a happy day. Happy, happy day. The fall of love's gonna change our lives today. There's nothing we can do that'll steer the way. So come, let's sing till we throw our voice away. 'Cause if we've got life, it's life to live, and it doesn't really matter, 'cause we give all we give. And when we're down, it comes around again. Oh, I'm going back to where I left my friends, yeah. Oh, I'm going back to where I left my friends, yeah. Where I left my friends. I'm going back to where I left my friends. Where I left my friends. Gotta get back to where I left my friends. Where I left my friends. Where I left my friends. Happy day. Little Aaron McDonald tune for you guys. I think Aaron normally does Sunday sessions with Aaron in his little cabin up top of the hill in Mawa there. But yeah, I don't know what time he usually does it, but look up Aaron McDonald and add him as a friend or whatever you got to do to see his videos. But man, that boy is just an inspiration to me. You know, I've known him forever and sang tunes with him forever, but he's just got this gift of songwriting. You know, that's just one of hundreds of songs. And he sent me a text the other day that, you know, since I think, I don't know, April 1st or something, he wrote like 15 or 20 like brand new songs, start to finish, melody, and anyways, I'm just so, you know, envious and proud at the same time of his talent, and what a wicked songwriter. But that was one of Aaron's, I don't know when he wrote that one, back in the 90s, I think, and that certainly spread a lot of joy over the years to all his people and fans. But yeah, happy day. I don't know if Aaron's watching. Hey, Aaron. Good to see you. Oh yeah, sure. There you go. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in, you guys. I don't know, we're still hovering around the 600 mark there, something like that. And really appreciate all you guys tuning in. You know, the plan was to sing songs for an hour. I think I'm in overtime right now because we started early and we went into a little overtime, but I think I got a couple of songs left for you. Man, I wish that my brother Brennan was here. No offense to any of my other siblings, but I wish that Brennan was here to just share this stage with me right now of our living room, to sing together and play together and harmonize, and oh man, I miss that so much, and I can't wait to play together again. But just again, thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. I haven't tuned my guitar once since we started. Good enough. Good enough, bye. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm trying to think of what else we got here.
Alan Jackson, do you have any other
Mhm. Forgot my tuner at home, so sorry if you don't like listening to guitars tuning. What else, guys? You know, I am just gonna
George Jones?
to
Do that pepped up version of Things I Still Can.
yeah. So sorry, I get sidetracked there. I don't know, like maybe fire out some requests. I'm gonna depend on my siblings, just so I kind of know who's watching and what kind of genres you're into. You know, fortunate enough to grow up in a family full of all types of music. But if you want to throw out anything that and you know that you want to you may want to hear. Again, I think this is the beer talking, because I never take requests, but yeah.
You didn't do Marty's request, she's saying?
What did she say?
I don't know.
Oh, Jolene. Oh yeah. I can do that. I can do that. So my sister Maggie requested a song, and I can do that. And speaking of my sister Maggie, look, see that picture behind me there? That is one of my sister Maggie's photographs that she took. And let's just see. That is of, I'm pretty sure, the wharf. It definitely is.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's the wharf in Port Hood. Any Port Hooders out there, give a big thumbs up. That's the wharf in Port Hood. It's a photograph she took. Maggie's a teacher out in Alberta, in Fort McMurray, who lives just down the road from Rochelle, who are all here to support today. Russell and Rochelle and Trevor and Hannah and Dessa. But that's one of Maggie's photographs. And my sister is like an amazing photographer. It's just a hobby for her, but the things that she can do with a camera and some of the things that she captures are just blow your mind. And so that's one of Maggie's canvases up in the wall. And I think if you go on, I think Maggie might have a page, or maybe it's her personal
it's
page.
Margie McDonald Photography.
Yeah, Maggie McDonald Photography. But for all you Cape Bretoners out there, or Port Hooders, or Route 19ers, or just anybody who wants a pretty cool picture of places on Route 19. And she's taken them in Alberta too, so I shouldn't be saying just Route 19, but check Maggie McDonald Photography out and check some of the pictures she has on there. And man, so proud of her and what she captures. But that's a picture that Maggie took, and she sent Mom a text and a request, and I'm gonna have to sing it. And I apologize if you're not into the slower stuff. You're hoping to shuffle and tap your feet and listen to the upbeat stuff. But this is another kind of laid back one here. And it's by an artist called Ray LaMontagne. And check him out, like, amazing songwriter and musician. And it's called Jolene. If there's any Jolenes watching out there, this one's for you.
Cocaine flame in my bloodstream. Sold my coat when I hit Spokane. I bought myself a hot pack of cigarettes in the early morning rain. Lately my hands, they don't feel like mine. My eyes been stung with dust and blind. Held you in my arms one time and lost you just the same. Jolene, I ain't about to go straight. It's too late. I found myself face down in the ditch with booze in my hair and blood on my lips. A picture of you holding a picture of me in the pocket of my blue jeans. Still don't know what love means. Still don't know what love means. Jolene, la 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 la. Jolene, la 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 la. Been so long since I seen your face. I felt a part of this human race. I've been living out of this here suitcase for way too long. A man needs something he can hold on to, a 9-pound hammer or a woman like you, and neither one of them things will do. But Jolene, I ain't about to go straight. It's too late. I found myself face down in the ditch, booze in my hair and blood on my lips. A picture of you holding a picture of me in the pocket of my blue jeans. I still don't know what love means. Still don't know what love means. Jolene, la 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 la. Jolene, la 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 la. Jolene, la 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 la. A little Ray LaMontagne for you there, guys. Thanks very much. Thanks for the request, Margie. I wish I could see all the comments that are coming in. It's kind of crazy, actually. But thank you. Little Ray LaMontagne. Check Ray LaMontagne out. All those artists. Get a pen and paper out. All these, if you haven't heard of them. Ray LaMontagne, Aaron McDonald, Gordy Sampson, John Prine. Here, I'll take that. Yep.
Give that one to that.
Here, you take that one. Ooh. So if you don't notice what's going on here right now, so Mom's sitting beside me, just enjoying her cup of tea, but she's writing down on paper all the donations that are coming in. And then my dad, Cecil, is a math teacher, so she's passing them to me, and I'm passing them to him, and he's doing all Italian. So I don't know if I saw that correctly, but I think we're creeping up on $4,000, guys. Wow. Holy smokes. That is just means the world to me, and again, there's no pressure at all. It's just, thank you for your generosity. I truly appreciate it. But $4,000, because basically, the reason that that we're doing this, and if you're just tuning in and whatnot. But you know, my little buddy Russell, he's almost 2 years old. He had a severe run-in with a dog, and he got attacked very, very badly, and was airlifted to Edmonton. And you know, again, without getting into any details, just because it's super sad, he's got a very long road ahead of him. And so with me being all the way over here in Cape Breton and them out there, it's just kind of, this is I feel like one thing I can do to kind of to help them out. And because basically what's going to happen is Rochelle, Russell's mom, is going to be off work for a long time because they have many trips from Fort McMurray to Edmonton ahead of them to see the doctors there. And you know, anybody who knows Fort McMurray, it's not a cheap place to live, you know. And so this few bucks is just going to go a super long way in helping them in the road to recovery, and Rochelle taking time off work and all the trips that they have to take to Edmonton for Russell's road ahead of them. So just thank you again so much from the bottom of my heart. And I know Rochelle and Trevor and Hannah and Dessa and everybody out there that supports their family is just appreciates it so much. So thank you again for your contribution. It is so much appreciated. Cheers to you guys.
Give this to Dad too. Tammy says this house.
So again, I know I'm in overtime here, and you guys seem to be sticking around, which is amazing.
Here,
Rochelle, oh dear. I don't know if I know that one well enough to sing it. I might have to take a pass.
Rochelle is saying thank you.
And Rochelle is sending some texts to Mom for all the thank yous. And Rochelle, it's the absolute least I can do. If I can be personally honest, you know, it's just they as I was saying earlier, you know, we live in the house that Rochelle grew up in, and they live out in Alberta now, and it's just, oh my God, it's so hard to be so far away from somebody who's going through something like this. And so, Rochelle, like, no need to thank me. It's the absolute least I can do. It's the least I can do. But really, it wouldn't be possible without all of you guys watching out there. So thank you so very, very much. Let's see. Okay. I don't know.
Sing, oh damn, this whole house.
Okay, well, are you go for it?
Okay.
Who requested that?
Tammy.
Okay, well, I got enough room for one more chair over here. Okay, folks, sit tight for about 30 seconds, and I'm gonna bring in another chair here. 1 second. So I kind of mentioned before, and I didn't know if it was going to happen or not, but so we're all here really, because every Sunday Mary Janet bakes for you guys, and you bake along with her, and if it wasn't for her, this wouldn't be happening right now. So thanks to Mom for just, you know, what you know, for everything that she is doing to
Me over there. I got the chairs for you.
Oh,
well,
okay then, whatever.
yeah, come on up. Dad's gonna sing along from the table over there. Everybody give some thumbs up and some love to Mary Janet McDonald from Tunes and Wooden Spoons. You know what? I gotta say, it's nice to finally be known again to be Mary Janet's son. You know? for a long time there, it was, oh, that's Mitch's mom, you know, and it's back to being proper thing, Mary Janet's son. So give some love, Mary Janet. I see it all coming up there, Mom. That's awesome. I can't express enough, like, how amazing this human being is. Like to grow up in a house with this lady, and just all she wants to do in life is spread love and joy, and I am just so grateful to be brought up in this old house. And anyways, I can't say enough, and I'm so proud of her for what she's doing every Sunday. You know, it was just a little thing to pass the time, and it's take on this whole new meaning for Sunday afternoons for people around the community and the province and the country and really the world. If you look at Mom's little Facebook details, there's people tuning in from everywhere. It is absolutely crazy. So please keep liking and sharing Mom's videos. It's become its own little thing, and I'm just so grateful to have this lady in my life. There's a few more sheets there. Yeah, Dad, if you want to keep doing some math. But again, we're all here today because of Mom, and for me specifically, it's for Russell today. So if you're just joining in, Russell is just near and dear to my family, just about 2-year-old boy, and he's got a long road to recovery ahead of him. So if you're feeling generous, we appreciate your donations to Mary Janet MacDonald at hotmail.com, and thank you so much. So this song right here is just a it's a staple. It's a staple to this household, and we grew up singing the song as a family, and you know, everybody who's ever set foot in this household or a house party that we've been at, this song right here is it's almost like a McDonald family anthem, because it's just, this is the song, right? This is the song that, you know, and it's not our song, but it's one that we've become known for to sing around the community. So I'm gonna get Mom to take the lead on this one.
Don't do it too high.
No, I think key of G.
Okay.
We're doing it in the key of G, folks. If you got a guitar out there, feel free to sing along, play along. But this song here is called This Old House, and you know what? From a personal standpoint, we have taken on the meaning of, you know, of this house, and I know that Rochelle, who we're here for right now, it takes on its own meaning for her, for the house that I live in now, that I purchased from her and that she got from her parents. So if you have that home that you grew up in, that you love, that may not be in the family anymore, this song is about that. And again, please like and share, and you know, Russell, this one's for you, buddy.
There are 50 liquor boxes in my hall, and 100 empty nails on my wall. Sign out in my yard that reads for sale. And if this old house could cry, tears would fall. There are bargain-hungry vultures everywhere, buying broken toys, old clothes and Tupperware. The phone's been taken out and they've stopped the mail. And if this old house could talk, well, I'd say a prayer. Now I've been strong and I've been sturdy, and I've weathered every storm, and I've always kept your family safe and warm. Now you're packing up the laughter, and you're sweeping out the tears. If this old house were built on memories, I would stand 1,000 years. This old house,
This old house,
this old house,
this old house.
if this old house were built on memories, well, I would stand 1,000 years. So take another look before you lock the door, where your shoes have worn the finish from my floor. Listen to my clanging pipes and my squeaking stairs, and let your boys slide down my banister once more. Oh, I'll remember where you hid the extra key, where the hammer and the band-aids used to be. I will smell your morning coffee in the air, and I will see you hanging tinsel on the tree. Now I've been strong and I've been sturdy, and I've weathered every storm, and I've always kept your family safe and warm. Now you're packing up the laughter, and you're sweeping out the tears. If this old house were built on memories, well, I would stand 1,000 years. This old house,
This old house,
this old house,
this old house.
if this old house were built on memories, well, I would stand 1,000 years. If this old house were built on memories, well, I would stand 1,000 years.
Mary Janet, everybody, with a little of this old house for you. Send her some love. Good job, Mom. Awesome.
I almost forgot the words.
It's okay. That's okay. Thank you so much, you guys, for all your support. You know, just amazing. Just amazing. I can't say enough how much we appreciate you tuning in every week, and just to tune in today specifically for this extended Tunes and Wooden Spoons to show support for Russell. It means the world to me, and just thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cheers to you guys. Don't forget to send a picture from where you're tuning in from. Get your whole family, get your kids off your electronics, get a big old family picture together in the kitchen or wherever, and send it our way, because we want to show everybody, you know, together, who is, you know, sharing their love for Russell today. So thanks so much.
Love this town, or the way to kind of close it off.
So-
Close to that.
Again, you know, I can't say how much we appreciate today. If anybody just happens to be tuning in, you know, just thanks for tuning in to Mom. Thanks for your support for Russell today. And again, just on a quick note, Russell's my, you know, near 2-year-old little nephew. I guess it's okay to say, because Rochelle is like my 5th sister, and Russell's her 2-year-old boy, just about 2 years old, who got attacked by a dog, who's got a long road ahead of him. And, you know, this is just my way of spreading a little joy today. And I know they're tuning in, so this is all for you guys. And if you're feeling generous, please feel free to send Mom an e-transfer to maryjanetmacdonald@hotmail.com. You know, my dad here, Mom's writing down all the donations, Dad's adding them all up. We'll be sure to make a post of, you know, how much we raised today. And again, the donations are secondary. It's really about spreading the love today to them, because I know they're watching and I know they need the encouragement. And to Margie Gillis as well, and to anybody who helped out with you know, rescuing Russell, and anybody involved in the situation that happened a couple weeks back. Just my arms go out to all you guys, and you know, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All the hearts here on E Street that grew up here, to Rochelle and Trevor and Russell and Hannah and Dessa. I just can't thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. So send your love to them. If you know them, guys, you know, send them a little note that doesn't need a reply on Facebook or whatever. You know, send it here, send it to them personally, but so they know that you're thinking about them. And again, a big happy birthday to Margie Gillis, who was one of the ones that helped out. You know, you played a big part in you know, in saving Russell with Rochelle and the rest of the people that were involved. I just can't thank you all enough. So I know everybody here at Tunes and Wooden Spoons is just, you know, I feel like there's a sense of community here. You know, you guys tune in every Sunday to Mom, and kudos to her for doing what she does. And I hope, you know, I feel like we're on the better side of COVID-19, and what it has forced us to do, to be in our homes alone and all that. But I do hope that you will continue to tune in to Mom's videos every Sunday, you know, for a long time. You know, that lady's got a lot of recipes up her sleeve yet, let me tell you. So please continue to tune in to Mom. Thank you again for everything. This song, next song, and last song that I'll sing is a song that I've been singing for quite some time, and it's written by a Nova Scotia artist called Joel Plaskett, who is just one of my favorites. And if you don't know Joel Plaskett out there, check him out. Songwriter, like, there's just look him up and look at all his tunes, and look at all the artists that, you know, of songs that I've sang today. You know, the Gordie Sampsons, the John Prines, the Aaron McDonalds, you know, the Tragically Hip, the Always, you know, the Beer, the Tatamagouche Co., the Good Robot Brewing. Just, you know, support everyone. It's all about support these days, because everybody's in their own little funk, and I feel like we're on the better side of COVID-19, but I feel like we have this community here that I hope to continue to grow every Sunday with Mom. And thank you so much for all your support today. Give all the likes, all the shares, all the thumbs up, all the love. It all goes to Russell today. And this little song here is about loving where you come from. And there's no question that I love where I come from here on E Street, Port Hood, and but all you folks out there in your own respective communities, you know, I hope that you are just, you know, you're on the better side of COVID together with us, and this song's for you guys and for your communities. Send all the love you got. Share this, like this. Let's get the word out. Spread the love, folks. I've been saying this song a long time. It's by Joel Plaskett. Look him up. It's We'll Love 'Em Where You Come From. And just the support of our all respective communities put together. Thank you again. This one's called Love This Town. Dad's burning supper over there. If you can hear him cursing, I apologize. Listen up, kid, it's not what you think. You stayed out too late, had a little too much to drink. Walk home across the bridge when the marquee shut down. There's a reason that I love this town. Nobody cares how much money he has. If you've got enough to get in a cab, there'll be drinks on the house. If your house burns down, there's a reason that I love this town. I saw your band in the early days. We all understand why you moved away, but you'll hold the grudge anyway. I shot the shit with miniature Tim. If he needs a tune, then I'll write one for him. We like the same books and we like the same sound. There's a reason that I love this town. I played a show in Kelowna last year. They said, pick it up, Joel. We're dying in here. Picture one hand clapping, now picture half that sound. There's a reason that I hate that town. If you saw my band in the early days, you'd all understand why we moved away. But you'll hold the grudge anyway, because it's fun. Davy and me, face down in our soup at some French restaurant outside Riviera Lou. Last night on a tour, we burnt the place to the ground. There's a reason that I love this town. There's a reason that I love this town. Folks, I don't know where you're watching from, but sing it along with me, because I'm sure y'all love where you come from. And this one's for Russell and all the support that he's got. There's a reason that I love this town. I do it 3 times. Sing with me. There's a reason that I love this town. Last one. There's a reason that I love this town.
We're at 5,800.
Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you tuning in today. I can't wait for your ice cream cake to be all firmed up. And you know what? If it was me, take it out of the freezer a little early. Slice off a piece, grab a big bite, and enjoy. Thanks so much for tuning in today and for sticking around for all these songs. Again, this is all for Russell. Russell, my almost 2-year-old little buddy who's got a long road ahead of him in terms of recovery. And if you're feeling generous, feel free to send a little e-transfer to my mom, Mary Janet McDonald at hotmail.com, and all those funds we're going to bring together and give to Russell's family. And I think we're creeping up on $6,000, folks.
We are. I haven't finished counting.
So we're still counting here. Like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That is so much more than I expected, and it's just going to go a long way on his road to recovery. So all the thumbs up, all the love, all the smileys. Please like, share, and I hope you guys are doing okay where you are, wherever you are in the world today. Thank you from my family, and I know that I can say on behalf of Russell's family, Rochelle, Trevor, Hannah, Dessa, and Russell, this is just so much appreciated. And all the love to you, Russell and Rochelle and Trevor and Hannah, Dessa. Thanks, Mom, for
You're welcome. Thank you
having
so
me
much,
today.
everybody. This is wonderful.
And you know what? We'll do it again sometime. Hopefully we can get some more McDonald family members in here and we can just have a good old-fashioned kitchen party and you'll tune in. But thanks again for all your support. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting Russell on his road to recovery. And I hope you guys have a fine day. Looking forward to getting this town, this province, this country, this world back to normal, and hope everybody's doing good. So take care, and we love y'all. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Hi everybody, Mary Janet here. Thanks so much for watching. I would love if you would hit subscribe, please. And if you'd like to order an apron, you can go to tunesandwoodenspoons.com. The link is down there in the description. So thanks so much and happy baking.